Hello beautifuls, my name is Quavia and I'm the creator of JuJu Thyme. In today's video I'm going to channel down a message from the Divine Dark Cosmic Mother and their messengers for our individual paths towards peace, love, joy, and abundance. As this is a collective message, definitely be sure that you lean into your intuition, lean into your guides, so that way you can hear the message that they brought you here to listen for. Okay? Now, in the description, there will be timestamps if there's any particular message that you are feeling called to listen to, but this will be a snapshot of your journey thus far and any kind of advice that Spirit wants you to know as you go down it. Okay, so let's just jump right in and get started. Well, first off, we're starting off with one of my favorite cards. One of my favorite cards in the tarot deck, which is the Death card. You are right now in a current state of transformation. This is a transformation perhaps that you may or may not have called into your life. It's just something right now that you are opening up the door to very much unknown kind of energy or path. There's some kind of next phase, next journey that is going on with you right now. The energy that is currently surrounding you, the spirit that is currently surrounding you actually, it's one that is needing you to step into great wisdom. This spirit that is surrounding you, they hold a lot to themselves. So even though you are walking through this corridor of the unknown and you are beginning to explore certain aspects of the journey that you are currently on right now, that is just needing to happen. But this energy, this spirit that is currently surrounding you, they are of very high status. They hold a lot of knowledge, but they are very much, what's moving through me is like they're very much a no nonsense kind of energy, and they require a sort of devotion. They require a sort of dedication. So the first thing that Spirit is moving through me to speak on is what currently right now in your life are you needing to put more devotion towards, more dedication in. There's some kind of pledge or pact that is moving through me that Spirit is very much wanting me to speak on. And they're also wanting me to speak on, especially with this spirit that is currently surrounding you as you go through this great transformation that you are in. They're wanting me to let you know of solitude, that it's okay to be alone right now with your thoughts as you are studying something or as you are getting deeper in touch with your intuition. You are moving beyond what you can see. This spirit surrounding you is wanting you to move beyond logic. They're needing you to move beyond a fact and a belief and more into a knowing. Okay? Now, because of the energy that you are currently in right now, this transformation kind of energy, I wonder how you are accepting this transformation. Are you surrendering to it? Are you trying to avoid it? Everyone reacts to change and transformation very, very differently. But this spirit is urging patience, and they're urging, as I said, devotion. So it's a beautiful spirit that is surrounding you. Very much in touch with unseen forces, very much in touch with the divine, very closely in touch with the divine. If you want to get in touch more with this spirit, I would suggest going to like elementals, like fire, air, water, things of this nature. So definitely go towards the element that you feel called to the most. There is something with the spirit that is needing you to tap into your own intuition. With what's coming into your life, you are going to be needing to surrender and to reach out. There is something that is coming into your life that it is purposefully needing you and wanting you to focus a lot on your current reality. They're needing you to really focus on your pleasures. And how it's going to be done is by creating trouble, by creating this uneasiness, this uncomfortability kind of feeling within you in regards to whatever this current physical problem that your guides are needing you to focus on. So listen to your spirit, listen to your intuition during this time, because with the spirit, they are specifically guiding you towards what that problem area is, and what's coming into your life. It's going to highlight that problem significantly. And so this is part of that transformation, because your guides are no longer with this death energy that you are currently in. There is no avoiding. There is a need for you to go bravely down this transformation journey that you are in. There's needing you to, with what's coming into your life, it's one where you will be needing to focus on your pleasures, what brings you joy, what makes you happy. That is the best way to balance out what is coming into your life. But also, for a few people, there is a problem arising that spirit is moving through me in regards to asking for help. There's something about asking for help that feels very, very uncomfortable, and you're going to be needing to confront it a lot more than you currently are, for sure. Okay, so this is coming into your life as a way to gain you more power. So it's not an easy road that you are currently in right now, but with what's coming into your life, its purpose is not to drag you down or make you feel miserable or make you feel as though you have no say or power in your life. What's coming into your life is meant to allow you to see the power that you possess, to see the earthly power that you possess. So by your guides bringing this, let's call it chaos, into your life, and with the spirit that is currently surrounding you, that is wanting to emphasize you going within, you tapping into your intuition, your higher knowledge, higher power, you are gaining earthly power. You are claiming, reclaiming, and really stepping more into the rooms that you're meant to walk in, more into the path, more into and closer to your destiny. I'm definitely sensing that something is being very much avoided out of fear, and by facing this, by facing that transformation and gaining the wisdom of what is needed to face that fear, what is needed, let's say it's your resources. this in itself is establishing, it's giving you greater foundation. It's going to give you a great foundation into whatever path or journey that you are currently on right now. But I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat. This is demanding. This is demanding. I'm not going to say it's difficult, because this is an energy that you are currently holding right now within you, this transformation kind of energy. This is energy that you have called on. This is an energy that many of you have wanted for the longest, and now you are ready for it. And now you're ready for this chaos that will then lead you to more freedom. You're ready for this chaos that will lead you to more earthly power, better foundation. And this is what you've been calling in. And this spirit that is currently surrounding you is needing you to devote and be dedicated to whatever it is that is arising for you to focus on. There is no ignoring. There is no ignoring. So if there is fear, it's okay. Face it. And if there is fear and you're having difficulty facing it, perhaps that is the reaching out. That is the asking for help that you're needing to do. Also, look at your resources. Look at your resources. Wow, you have a lot of just final energy that is surrounding you. Just final, done, resurrection. Because your physical environment right now is all about resurrection. It's all about reaping whatever you have sowed, right? Really taking on accountability for whatever actions. How you look at the word consequence is basically being highlighted in your physical environment. There's almost like a baptism kind of energy, that's moving through me, where you are rising up again and taking, as I said, accountability for actions, past actions. You are righting some wrongs that, interesting, that you have done to yourself, it seems like, right? So for example, Spirit is moving through me like if you were, it's like cutting off, for example, negative talk, right? Like if you were heavy into the negative talk and now you're feeling the energy of like, okay, I see the consequence of how not taking care of my mental health has brought this consequence into my life, where now with what's coming into my life, I'm now needing to heavily focus on my mental health. If it's not sustainable for me to not do it. And so your current environment, your physical environment right now is one of a resurrection. And your guides are very much a part of this resurrection. They're very much a part of sort of blowing that trumpet into your life, and even your higher self, and just saying that this is not you. This situation is not you. How did we get here? Let's course correct. And I'm not feeling shame. I'm not, Spirit is not moving through me that there's guilt. It just is, which is very, very good. There's nothing heavy that is like kind of holding you down. And if there is, you're not letting it hold you down for very long. You're processing your emotions through this spirit very, very well. And even the spirit is coming through as if you do require to release energy, they want you to release the energy onto them. They can handle this energy. And that's part of the reason why they are currently surrounding you and surrounding a lot of what you're going through right now, because of this resurrection baptism that you are currently in, which is Wow. The lesson that you can be learning from your physical environment, which very much seems to be the energy that I've been getting for a lot of individuals, but it is one where you are taking action. You are moving in and you are taking action into these areas that have been a problem, and now they're being highlighted as a problem. And there is swift action, but there's also communication, very clear communication. There's also a physical sovereignty as well. I'm seeing bonds between people being broken, but like it's moving through me joy, okay? It's moving through me as very joyful. So perhaps if there was, like, for example, a twin flame that you felt very much connected to, but they were a lesson, right? So I suppose there was more of a karmic partnership. We see that karmic partnership breaking. We see bonds that have roped you in, let's say, any sort of contract that you were in, and finally it is like done. So that is what I mean by, like, there's something being this physical sovereignty, and now I am alone. And this is bringing in that solitude energy that I was picking up earlier. And this makes sense with, like, that earthly power that you are claiming. And whatever this swiftness that is coming in, that you are needing to act on this swiftness, basically. You're needing to communicate very clearly and really step into your sovereignty. Wow, you have such beautiful energy around you. Listen, there is a shift that is happening in your life, and you are clearing roads like it's none of anyone's business. And actually, if you did any kind of spell work with road clearing, it was successful. And when you clear roads, you'll see the potholes. And so that's basically the image that Spirit is moving through me, is someone has, like, swept their road, and now they're seeing, like, the cracks and the potholes. This is that, like, what is coming into your life. You're seeing the cracks, you're seeing the potholes, and now you're like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to take care of these. And you're taking care of them very swiftly, because for you to go down this road that you are on, these potholes, these cracks in your foundation are needing to be addressed. Yes. Which is why what is leaving your life right now is this energy of chaos, restrictions. If there's any kind of limiting belief or restriction that you felt, or some kind of glass ceiling that you felt you couldn't break through, this transformation of what's leaving your life right now is that you are stepping into 1000% a new journey, a new path. Something that you've been calling in for the longest is going to happen. It is going to happen. So really start that devotion to yourself, to your guides. If there's any kind of specific spirit or god or goddess that you have been very much called to, okay, this might be for just a few, but for collective readings, I don't bring up any specific deity or anything like that, because it's collective, and everyone's path that is watching this is different, of course. But there is a Kali Ma type of energy that is moving through me. So I'm not sure for those that are guided to Kali Ma themselves, or if there's an energy specifically that is very similar to a Kali Ma type of energy. But I'm seeing an individual and they are at their prayer mat, they are at their altar, they are, you know, at their favorite tree. It's whatever, it's because everyone's path is different, but it seems like whatever it is a spirit, whatever this devotion is, that this spirit is wanting you to redevote to. It is one that understands the in-between. It is one that understands death and transformation. It is one that in these dark times of the soul type of moments, they understand it. And I feel like they eat it for breakfast. That is different. That's so different for a collective reading to come off like that. But for those that feel called, like something about that message resonates with them deeply, they're wanting to teach you how to eat that darkness for breakfast and transform it, and just, it's something beautiful. It is something so beautiful. It's nothing sinister or anything like that. I do not want you to worry. For those that may be worrying, it's nothing sinister. It is something that, as I said, it's about this earthly power. It's about further stepping into yourself. And this could even be as well as this devotion to this higher power. Even if you don't have a name for this higher power, right? That is okay. There is a sense that you are leaning on them more, and they are showing you the path to your higher self. They're showing you the path to your true self, actually, which takes acceptance, radical acceptance of self, which can be very difficult if you are shying away from certain elements. And now this energy, the spirit is saying, you know, like, let's eat this for breakfast. This is nothing for us. And yeah, so that's what's leaving your life. There restrictions, limitations, limited beliefs. It's also being able to see through cracks. Like, I'm seeing like a wall of like reality, and I'm seeing through cracks. And it's like a deeper sense of knowing, a deeper sense of understanding what it is that is currently surrounding you, and realizing that you have nothing to do with that reality at all. And they're guiding you towards it. So this definitely gives like shadow work vibes. So if you feel called to do shadow work, there's many shadow work practitioners and guides and shadow work books and shadow work channels, journaling, all of that you can, you know, sort of ask for help, use your resources to then get that assistance in that area if you feel called to that, for sure. Yeah. Nope, there is no other information when it comes to that. Wow. But I'm loving the fact that you are enacting this change in your life. You are going through your own baptism, resurrection, and as a collective, even though you may feel exhausted and tired, it's like you're going through like the birth canal of life, basically. you are dedicated more than ever to get to that other side because you see the other side. Wow. I just want to just for a second just be here in your energy, because it just feels like, at least for me, I feel it empowering me in a way. If you feel called to practice, if you have a magical practice, like you actually, you know, you do spell work and things like this, or even manifestations or anything like that, you are in a space that is very powerful to do that kind of work, for sure. Yes. Let's look at your physical. Oh, I mean, your spiritual environment. Your spiritual, honestly, what? Okay, I'm gonna sit in this energy for a second, because yes, your spiritual environment right now is the Magician. I think that I can just say that and you get it. Oh my goodness. You currently are calling on some big energy, like surrounding you, like legit surrounding you. I mean, what's coming into your life, yes, that can seem quite heavy. It can seem like, oh my gosh, really? Chaos, potholes, cracks. But once again, you have called this. You have swept away, wiped away, cleared the road. Now you see things for what it is. You are fixing this foundation, and you are calling on power from deep within yourself, deep within the cosmos, to really enact this change. Whatever you have communicated in the past, whatever spell work that you have done, whatever you have asked your guides to see you through to, you are in the space now to make it happen. You are such in the space right now to make that happen. Spiritually, in your spiritual environment, your physical environment, I mean, it is working in tandem with your current energy of death, with this spirit of being the keeper of wisdoms and knowledge surrounding you. Honestly, I don't know what it is that you can't do right now. Like, there is no limit there's nothing you can't do right now. And I am flabbergasted. I feel like I can like run a marathon right now, and I'm just like, yeah, I can do it, even though like I've never trained for it. I'm like, I can do it. Yeah, you know what? Just give me, I don't know, 3 months. Yeah, that's no problem. I got it. You know, like I'll start training now kind of energy. It's like, it is not a problem. I love this energy for you. I want to sit in it. Oh my goodness. Let's look at some inner work and outer work, right? That will help us along our individual paths towards peace, love, joy, and abundance, and power, and sovereignty, physical sovereignty, accountability. This can also, accountability. This can be you holding yourself accountable, but also speaking up and holding other people accountable. There is no, if you struggle with people pleasing in the past, Spirit says, oh yeah, no, that's not a problem anymore. There is no people pleasing anymore. Your energy for sure, I will say this as well. Your energy for sure, when you walk in a room, people will either be very much drawn to you due to this like shattering that you're in, but it's like a beautiful shatter, because it's like they're drawn to this power that you are stepping into, right? Or there's others that will be very much repelled because they're not ready for it yet. So if you do meet people, or you're friends with people, for example, and you see them distancing themselves, it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing, well, it's because of you, but it has nothing to do with you. It's everything to do with them and where they're at and the energy that you're bringing. They're just not in that space right now, so, but that's okay. You know, we hold space for where people are in their journeys, because they are where they need to be, okay? So that speaks on as well as that loneliness as well. If you're also feeling like, oh, this, you know, these people or this person or this situation that I was close to, now it's feeling like I'm not so close to anymore, let's say. And like, that's okay. Because the right people are drawn to it and they want to elevate that, because they themselves are wanting that same energy, basically. It's going to bounce off of you onto them, and they themselves are going to be going on this resurrection, this rebirth, baptism, breaking bonds, contracts and limitations, breaking generational trauma. Like, it's just gone. It's gone. It's being confronted. It's being worked on. It's beautiful. That is beautiful. But okay, let's look at this inner work and outer work. I had to sit in that for a second, because there was no way that, oh, I had to sit in that and just, It's energy that I'm drawn to, for sure, as you can tell. If you can't tell, yes, I am very much drawn to that kind of awakening that you are currently in. Oh, because it's beautiful. But okay. Okay, so let's get the inner work. Well, that jumps right out, so we'll take the first card at the top. And then we'll do the outer work. So for this inner work, Spirit is talking a lot about love and how you may have abused love or made excuses for love, or even how you just view love. There is something about love that is needing to be confronted and looked at. Where is your love going towards? And this can be a person, absolutely, but it can also be a path as well. Once again, this is a collective message, okay? But where's your joy flowing? Where has your attention been? How do you define love? And I feel Spirit moved through me that this is such an important question as you are going through this birth canal of life right now, and you're being birthed at the other end. But while you're in this kind of canal right now, you're sort of contemplating love and how you want it to feel like, look like, you know, what does it taste like? There's something very sensual that is happening. Yes, so this can also be your pleasures, what you like, what you don't like. There's some kind of exploration that is happening, and honestly, I feel like it's just cracking you wide open, maybe literally or figuratively. It's your own life. I'll let you do with that what you will. But if you feel called for like sex magic, and you're with a partner or yourself, and you want to do some kind of working, once again, to sort of do work in regards to where you're at right now, I'll just leave it as that. Leave it open for you to put whatever intention that you need to put on that. Yeah, that would be great during this time. But anyway, there are questions about love. There's a redefining that is happening with you when it comes to love. It's looking at past loves and lovers. It's looking at future love and what that is for you. It's also looking at how, once again, you abused love yourself and called something love when it wasn't love. But there's a discovery of what was that and why. There is like this discovery when it comes to love that your guides is that part of that inner work. It's part of that inner work for sure. And your outer work. Your outer work is all about your efforts. Yeah, which brings in this doing energy that I was picking up earlier, that you are enacting like this, your physical sovereignty, but there's some kind of effort, and Spirit wants me to speak on the fact that effort is not a bad thing, right? People think, if you have to put effort into something, whether it's effort into your marriage or effort into your job or something that, like, I don't know, it's something bad. But under the right circumstances, effort shows a lot of love. It shows a lot of devotion. And so Spirit, in terms of your outer work, Spirit wants you to begin to put efforts, whatever effort that you can put into where you are in your journey right now, is to do that. But they're also bringing up withdrawing effort as well. Withdrawing the effort from something. I see a field just dry up. And I'm looking out onto that field and I feel it's not joyous, it just is. And it's like the person just like walks away and they are complete and content with withdrawing that effort and walking away. You are definitely stepping into your own divine power, your own individual inner piece of the divine. And understanding that the divine is complex, the divine is love, the divine is light, but also the divine is unforgiving and powerful. You are definitely stepping into your divine power, your divine self, and the part of the divine that is within you. It is so beautiful. But all right, beautifuls, thank you so much for being here with me. I hope that this reading gave you some insight as to where you currently are in your journey, what's coming into your life, and what's leaving your life, what your physical environment is looking like, what your spiritual environment is looking like, and also that inner work and outer work that Spirit, your guides, would suggest that you do to assist you on your path towards peace, love, joy, and abundance, and deep inner power. Oh, love it. All right, once again, thank you for being here with me. Truth and love.